Good morning and welcome to the Morning Assembly for 27th August 2020, Thursday. Get ready for the prayers.
भगवान एक वरदान आपी दे ज्या वसे छे तू मने त्या स्थान आपी दे तू मने भगवान एक वरदान आपी दे જ્યાં વસે છે તું મને ત્યાં સ્થાન આપી દે જ્યાં વસે છે તું મને ત્યાં સ્થાન આપી દે
Hello. During the last few months, we all have tried to make the most out of what has been given to us and use our time wisely. It is looking at the flip side of the coin being the pandemic and the lockdown, and this flip side is what we have tried to capture during this assembly. First off, we have Kamya, who used new methods like digital designing to approach her art during the lockdown. You will now be seeing a semi-classical dance performed by Vedanshi on the song Kehta Hai Mera Ye Dil, choreographed by the dance teachers Hetal ma'am and Venus ma'am. It is a semi-classical dance. was great. Now Khushi will show us how expressions are a very important part of the dance for her by performing a dance on the song Tal Se Tal Mila, once again choreographed by the dance teachers. That was quite impactful. Now Kunjan will display his prowess by performing the song Soch Na Sake on keyboard. Devanshu Makwana had taken up a Udemy online course during the lockdown. The first part of this course talked about how the internet works. Now he will share his learning with us.
I was initially learning to code as the creative component at school with help of JSR. So I took up coding as creativity in the lockdown as well. I learned coding on the platform of Udemy with the course Web Developer Bootcamp by Cold Steel. Till now, I have learned HTML, CSS, Bootstrap and little bit of JavaScript. So today I wanted to share my learning of my very first lecture which I had on the course about how the internet works. We all use the internet and that is why you are able to see me right now, and so today I am going to talk about how the internet works and how are you able to see the YouTube web page which you currently are on. So let's get started. Someone types in youtube.com in the browser space, here the YouTube is the domain while .com is the top level domain. When someone wants their custom domain, they go to GoDaddy or Big Rocks or etc. and buy their domain. However, the question is that who gives the rights to GoDaddy or other providers to sell these domains? This authority is ICANN. ICANN stands for Internet Corporation of Assigned Names and Numbers. It is the top level authority of the domain name and decides on the name of the domains and decides who are able to sell the domains. ICANN is referred to as registries and GoDaddy and other providers are referred to as registrars. The whole world is connected to the internet based on large connection of underwater cables across the continents, and that is how the computers and laptops are connected with the internet. Mobile phone is connected to a tower which is connected to the cable, and that is how mobile phone gets the internet. In this map we can see how the internet enters India and then it is distributed to other places. Then the ISPs lay this wire on the land and provide internet connection to the users. ISPs stands for Internet Service Providers. These are Airtel, Jio, Vodafone, etc. When someone asks for information on the internet or sends a photo to someone, computer breaks information into smaller pieces called packets, and when they reach the person, the packets reassemble and form the original message or the photo. To create a website, things needed are a domain name, a server, and then to have a link between the server and the domain name. Server is the storage space and helps process and deliver the web page to the users. To build the website, you can do it by the platforms available like Wix.com or Weebly.com. However, one can code each and every element and build a website. In order to build a fully fledged website from scratch, you will need to learn various codes like Python, HTML, CSS, etc. Here are some of the examples of web pages which I built using coding.
Very informative, thank you. Now it is Raja's turn and he will show us the video of how he made red sauce pasta at home. That was really cool. Now Devanshi will present her skills of Kathak through the song Ayat.
तुझे याद कर लिया है, तुझे याद कर लिया है, आयत की तरह कायम तू हो गई है, कायम तू हो गई है, रिवायत की तरह तुझे याद कर लिया है, मरने तलक रहेगी, मरने तलक रहेगी, तू आदत की तरह तुझे याद कर लिया है, ओ तुझे याद कर लिया है, आयत की तरह।
ये तेरी और मेरी मोहब्बत हयात है, हर लम्हा इसमें जीना मुकद्दर की बात है। कहती है इश्क दुनिया जिसे, कहती है इश्क दुनिया जिसे, मेरी जाने मन इस एक लफ्ज में ही छुपी कायनात है।
Our advisory is packed with artists. We are pleased to inform you that the dances are not yet over. Heli will now present a dance on the retro song Lajja Gale, choreographed by Annette D'Souza. The base of this dance includes Kathak, and this is one of the 7 classical dances of India. That was really cool. Now Rishi will inform us of his journey with his photography project and about learning a new language, French.
As part of our CAS project, four of us initiated a photography project which aimed to develop photography skills, presentation skills, and sharing our knowledge with our friends and family, which also included clicking photographs using various techniques. So initially we planned out for the project, in which we had to take photography classes from a photographer's team of our school. Due to the pandemic situation and lockdown, we weren't able to take lessons from them, and so we immediately had to switch to online course available. And after a quite bit of research, we found an interesting platform that offered the course that we wanted to pursue. So the website name is Ellison, and from this course we offered by them where we completed introduction, beginner and intermediate level course of photography. Where we learned about the history, techniques and essential equipment that we require to get good photography skills. And this was all about my photography project, and here are some of the photographs that I had clicked. So in the pandemic situation, I began an online course on Duolingo application, which is a special application for learning various languages. And this was the only option left through which I could learn new language because most of the language classes were closed. So I started learning French using Duolingo application. So learning something or developing new language was exciting for me, but at the same time it was challenging too. So learning a foreign language was a challenge for me, as I did not have any mentor who could teach me or guide me in a traditional way of learning. So I faced many issues like at times in the application, like it had many bugs which made the task difficult, and it was very time consuming. And I felt it difficult in grasping the vocabularies in the beginning. Eventually, I could fix the timing for learning French in my routine, because I personally felt that it is important to be consistent in learning a language, because it is a slow process, and to adapt to something which is and adapt to that is completely new. So, and learning new languages help individual connect or communicate with people around the world, and therefore I chose this learning new experience, and my journey is still in process.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Rishi Kamani. J'apprends le français. J'habite en Inde. J'espère que tout va bien. J'aime jouer au tennis de table. J'aime rire et plaisanter. J'aime voyager. J'aime regarder des vidéos YouTube et écouter des chansons todos. J'aime cuisiner et manger. Jusqu'ici tout va bien. Salut!
Thank you, Rishi. Now Kavya will display his skills through a music piece. Stay tuned. Clearly, everyone you just saw has been very creative with their time. We can't wait to hear what you all have been up to, and have a nice Thursday. Thank you for watching.